What's good, y'all? We are back with a brand new video. And earlier today, I tweeted that I wasn't even gonna upload today. I was feeling a little burnt out, but I went to the gym, sweated it out, and now I'm home ready to make another fire video. So today we're gonna be doing NBA agree, disagree, yes or no. I'm not completely sure what I'm gonna title it just yet. We're gonna see a statement, and we just gotta decide whether or not we agree or disagree with it. Another one of these opinion-based videos, or whatever we do opinion-based, I gotta let y'all know that ultimately it is my opinion, and we can disagree, but hopefully you can still enjoy the video for what it is. Before we get into it, shout outs of the day. Thank you for supporting the channel, liking the video, commenting down below. That's how you get your shout out, fellas. Let's get into it. The Timberwolves are better than the Thunder. I agree with this one. At this point in time, on November 21st, 2017, the Timberwolves are better than the Thunder. And the reason why is because the Thunder are they are the worst clutch time team in the league right now. When I first saw that stat and heard about it, I thought it was hard to believe, because you got three all-stars, three great players on the team with Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo Anthony. You would think that this team would be able to close out games, but they just struggle, man. The worst. We talk about worse than the Bulls, worse than the Hawks, worse than the Kings. Either way, they're just not putting it together. And I think so far this has been a prime case of you can't just accumulate good players and hope to succeed. There's got to be some continuity. These players gotta, gel the right way, and that does not always happen. Talent does not always mean W's, if you feel me. And the Timberwolves, well, they started off a little slow, but right now they putting it together. They still aren't playing defense the way they probably should with people like Jimmy Butler. Jeff Teague has never been an amazing defender, but he's been on those Atlanta Hawks teams that have been a good defending team. Wiggins has the intangibles. Like, he looks like he can be a good defender. He just hasn't. And Karl Anthony Towns, he just ain't got it defensively. So this should be a better team. They just need to play better defense. But nonetheless, they are the better team. Both teams will probably make the playoffs. I'm like 95% sure both teams will make the playoffs. But in this moment, which one's the better team? I gotta go Timberwolves. The Pistons will make the Eastern Conference Finals. No. And that's not no diss to Detroit, because Detroit has been playing amazing. Did I see this coming? No. Did you see this coming? Probably not. And if you're telling me that you did, well, you might be a Pistons fan. I don't know. I shout out to my boy Zach Lee. But nonetheless, this team has been playing well, right? But I don't think they've been playing well enough to make the Eastern Conference Final, especially when Boston is just steamrolling everything in their path. Shout out to Kyrie Irving for almost dropping 50 last night. They're steamrolling everything, 16-game win streak. And the Cavs, they're on a 5-game streak now. People were worried. I'm still a little bit worried because they still have the worst defense in the league, and the numbers support that. They have the worst defensive rating in the entire league, but yet they're on a 5-game winning streak because these last 5 games, they beat teams like Charlotte. Oh, they beat the Knicks in that big comeback. Oh, man. They beat 5 teams they should have beat. You feel me? So they're starting to put it together, and I think that's what the Eastern Conference Finals is going to look like. Cavs versus Boston Celtics. Detroit is going to give somebody some run, though. Very surprised at what they're doing. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if they made a trade somewhere down the line to try to go all in. So be looking out for that. But no, I don't think Detroit will make the Eastern Conference Finals. If they do, I'd be surprised. And that will be a big up. Jaylen Brown would win Most Improved Player of the Year. I don't think so. And I think we talked about this a couple days ago. Ahead of him, I have Victor Oladipo, and I also have Kristaps Porzingis. But number 3 would be Jaylen Brown. Number 3 would be Jaylen Brown. Because, man, Earlier this year, it was during Summer League. Somebody asked me the question, will Jaylen Brown be an all-star? And I was like, no. There's no chance Jaylen Brown is going to be an all-star. And if he is an all-star, I told the world, it's been proven, it's out there on the internet somewhere, that if Jaylen Brown becomes an all-star, I'll give a random subscriber $100. I said it. Yeah. And now I'm like, oh, man, it's possible that he will be an all-star. I think he's averaging like 17 points per game. I don't think that's enough, but I'm not counting it out. He could be an all-star this year. But I think guys like Victor Oladipo are going to get an all-star nod ahead of him. Kristaps Porzingis, these are guys that weren't all-stars before that can be all-stars now. So, look, I'm okay with what I said earlier, but he do got me sitting there like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But Victor Oladipo, Kristaps, they're ahead of him. But shout out to Jaylen Brown for being great. Shout out for what he did against the Warriors and heart of his best friend passing away. He came out and balled out, led the team in scoring, and got a W against the best team in NBA history, one of the best teams in NBA history. So shout out Jaylen Brown. The Lakers were finished with a winning record. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think they're there just yet. That's it. That's really it. I don't see this team being successful this year or next year unless they sign a superstar, because they don't have a draft pick. So they don't have a reason to tank, but they still don't have the talent to be good. You feel me? They're fun to watch. I think I've missed maybe 3 Lakers games so far this year, and most of that's because I want to watch Lonzo. I know he's struggling, but I want to be there when he hits that next step, when he starts to make more jumpers and things. And then I'm also a fan of Kyle Kuzma, man. I had no idea who Kyle Kuzma was until Summer League, and then he started to light it up. And even in Summer League, I was like, I'm gonna take a step back, because there are some people in NBA history that are good in Summer League but don't translate to the regular season. But Kyle Kuzma, he broke that mold. He came in Summer League, destroyed it, and came into the regular season, and he's playing great. Like, people like, oh man, what is the guy name? Hold on. He won Summer League MVP. Josh Shelby. Had to Google it. But Josh Shelby won Summer League MVP next to Damian Lillard. So to let you know, like, Summer League doesn't mean everything. It does matter a little bit, because some of the other people that have won MVP have been great. But it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll have a successful NBA career. But Kyle Kuzma doing his thing. Shout out to you, Kyle Kuzma. I would like to talk to you. We were supposed to have him on my podcast. Things didn't really work out. But Cal, if for some reason you're watching this video, which I highly, highly doubt, hit me up, bro. Follow me on Twitter. Let's work out an arrangement so we can have a conversation. The Celtics will continue on a 20-game win streak. All right. Right now they're at 16. So if we take a look at their schedule, they need to win these next 4 games. The Heat, that's not a guaranteed W. I believe in the Heat. They could come out and win, but ultimately I'd take the Celtics there. So W for the Celtics. Next, you got the Orlando Magic, who started off hot but since cooled down. I got the Celtics on that. Pacers. That's going to be a game. That'll be a game I'm watching Saturday. So I'm not sure about that. And then they got to play against Detroit too. So will they hit 20? I would not be surprised, but I'd take a step back and say maybe the Pacers or the Pistons could hand them their first L since the second game of the season, which is weird because it was like a month ago. They've been tearing it up. So I'm going to say no, they will not hit 20. But that's still cool. If you can hit 18-game win streak, you're pretty set up. Right now they're on record or on pace to win 70 games this year. That's something great. Dennis Smith Jr. will shock everybody and win Rookie of the Year. No. Mostly due to an Australian dude named Ben Simmons. He already got it. It's done. As long as he can stay healthy, which he's never had problems with except for the one big injury in his career that kept him out that first year. He's fine. He's got it. He just got to play. Continue what he's doing. He's going to win Rookie of the Year. I got all my money on it. Dennis Smith Jr., he'll get some votes for like second or third place, but he ain't winning it all. Trust me. Like the experts at, I think it may have been ESPN, they did a poll. They asked every expert, I don't know who was considered an expert or not, who's going to win Rookie of the Year, and Ben Simmons got like 97% of the vote, and the other 2% was for Jason Tatum. Yeah, there's a reason for that. And then I think there was 1% to like Lonzo or something like that. Nonetheless, it's Ben Simmons, without a doubt in my mind. And that's who I picked for the beginning of the season because I just knew how good Ben Simmons is going to be. Actually, I knew he's going to be good, but I didn't think he's going to be this good. Ben Simmons will probably be a rookie all-star. Yeah, he'll probably be a rookie all-star. Then Joel Embiid will probably be an all-star. And that's, again, taken away from Jaylen Brown becoming an all-star. Hey, I ain't got to worry about that. I'm not going to have to give up that $100 unless Jaylen Brown turns it up even more. But Dennis Smith Jr. for Rookie of the Year, probably not. Will have a great career, though. Jason Tatum is better than Ben Simmons. Oh, there we go. It's just the very next one. Nope. That's a takeaway from Jason Tatum. Again, great player. Great player. Another poll that had to do with these ESPN experts. Again, I don't know how people are considered NBA experts. You just got to watch. I don't know. But they were asked a question. If you could redraft this 2017 NBA draft, who would you pick number 1? Y'all know Markelle Fultz was number 1, but he only played a couple games because of that shoulder injury. And majority of people said they would take Jason Tatum number 1 over Lonzo Ball, over Larry Marketing, who did get some votes, trust me. But yeah, that just means that Jason Tatum has proven to people that, yeah, this guy's going to be good, but he probably won't be Ben Simmons good. Again, Ben Simmons is probably going to be an all-star this year. Keep that in mind. We're talking about a young dude from Australia. LeBron misses Kyrie. Facts. Come on now. How could he not? He's playing without a point guard right now. Derrick Rose is injured, and Derrick Rose is not half the player that Kyrie Irving is, if we keeping it 100. And y'all know I love me some Derrick Rose. He's up there. He's got a post in my room. But I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. He's nowhere near what Kyrie Irving was. You know, and when Isaiah Thomas being out, they don't really have a legitimate PG right now. And LeBron kind of needs that at this moment. Again, they are on the 5-game streak, so they're starting to put it together without actually playing any defense. And I know he misses Kyrie. It's impossible not to. Kyrie's having the best year of his career. His numbers won't say that. This is not his best statistical season. But as far as him being great, yeah. When have you ever heard Kyrie Irving's name come up in MVP other than this year? This just didn't happen. But this year, he has a legitimate chance to win MVP, even if his numbers aren't extraordinary like James Harden. I would still vote for James Harden, though. I would. Me, if I had a vote, I'm giving it to James Harden. But that's just saying that, yeah, LeBron probably misses him. He'll deny it, but he does. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave it a like. Later today, me and my homies, the Through the Wire cast and some of the Black House people, we're going to be playing some ball tonight. I'm going to try my best to get y'all some footage. But it's at a public gym. And last time we tried, they didn't let us with the cameras. But it's under new management. So I don't completely know if this new people are let us. But we're going to try, all right? So you may see your boy getting 2 to 3 buckets. I'm not the best player, but the homies are. So you can see the homies succeed while passing the ball. Nonetheless, we're trying to get y'all some in real life basketball because y'all been asking for it for a long time. But thank y'all so much for watching this video. Shout out of the day question. Give me your boldest prediction for the rest of this season. So is a team not in the playoffs going to make a big run and make the playoffs? Is a team that nobody talking about going to win a championship?